go live with this. All right, so we've got a primarily CCS squad here on the left between having Keladorn, Osprey, Deathshade, Madathi, and then we added Arc onto that team. On the left, we have a bit of Frankenstein team of recruits, but we've got Odd Thought, MJ Doom, Jimmy, Dark Knight, and Zloth. We generally call him Zed in the CCS crowd. So we've played with a few of these people before. I would say the newest people would be Arc and Jimmy. We did just play a couple of unranked games with Arc, but we started off with an Alarak ban. We're going to jump over here into NGS Discord and say that we are casting while we're waiting for stuff here. Ooh, a Dibbles ban. Dark Knight does like his Dibbles. Knocking out the Gul'dan, who I can tell you is one that we have quite a few players on the right that like. And Sylvanas is gone. Neither team banning out the ever-popular Johanna. Dark Knight picking up the Joe. Joe too strong.
Vanquish the weak.
We got Jaina and Raynor out of the gate. I personally feel like Jaina is a pretty strong counter to Joe. I'm interested to see what both sides bring. KT. Uther. I feel like Odd Thought's been favoring Uther lately, but he played it really well in our last match that we just finished with. And we have a Vala ban. So here on CCS, we've had some discussions here over the last week primarily, but even a little bit before that, about the idea of do we split the team, do we grow the team? Right now, the current rule set within NGS doesn't really make splitting the team make sense. We don't want to cut ties with our teammates. We just want to be able to build up scrim partners, build up another team within NGS, and make new friends. So today we started out on the idea of, well, let's add a few more people and make a whole nother team. So we saw the Stukov ban. Ooh, a Nubarak. Or excuse me, not the Stukov ban, the Lucio ban. Stukov being picked up by Madathi. Definitely one of the characters that she plays very strong. And I am interested to see Deathshade pulling out a Nubarak. I love a Nubarak, and I'm excited to see what this brings. So our final two picks between Jimmy and Zloth on the blue team. So Zloth has a YouTube video about Chen back when he was first getting reworked, showing how you can solo the boss as Chen. And then we have Sonya coming in. So we've got 2 knockbacks, we've got a silence, we've got 2 stuns from Anubarak, a 3rd stun from Sonya. If you take the ult, you can get another stun from Sonya, another stun from Anubarak. So I'm interested to see how Chen fares with all of that. And then bringing in our auto attack madness, Zul'jin is Jimmy. So So Shrines is definitely a match or map that we favor within CCS, and we feel it's one of our strengths. We don't want to always go to it, but it was an easy enough one to start with where I feel like I know the map pretty well. I can see things that from both sides and say, okay, here's maybe something we should have done, and we'll keep moving forward. So I know Odd Thought is currently in gold. Doom is in diamond 5. Jimmy mentioned he was in gold. I believe Dark Knight is either low diamond or high plat currently, and Sloth very similar. Ark, I believe, mentioned he was a gold or plat player. I know that Celadorn is in gold. Osprey has been between diamond and platinum. Deathshade's currently in diamond, and Madathi is in platinum. I I personally think that for Celadorn's part, he plays far beyond his gold rank. He just doesn't like playing ranked without his friends, so he never really jumps out of it. So he still shows as a gold, but he plays well beyond it. Okay, so on the red side, we've got Uther played by Aidthot, Kael'thas played by MJ Doom, Zul'jin played by Jimmy, Dark Knight on Johanna, and Chen played by Zloth. On the red side, we've got Celadorn on the Jaina, Deathshade on the Anubarak, Ark playing Jimmy Raynor, Madathi playing Stukov, and finally we've got Sonya played by Osprey. I'm going to turn off my cursors here. There we go. Sorry about that. Sonya immediately breaking off to the top lane. Talent picks. We got Laws of Hope, Eye of the Tiger, Headhunter, Mana Addict, and Silver Touch. Dark Knight's hanging out in the bush. Nice check there by Celadorn. Sloth hunting for Osprey. Ooh, I liked the synergy there between the Living Bomb and the Arcanite axes, and they popped Celadorn. Got a little too far forward. Ooh, very close out on Jimmy. But right now you've got the team on the left, we're going to just call them the Blues for today, has a rotational advantage. They've cleared the wave, they've cleared the bottom wave, and CCS on the red is still trying to get there. So they lost 3 minions of soak right here, which killing that Jaina really made that possible. Ooh, that stun coming out from Uther. We see a more traditional rotation coming in out of the blues and out of the reds. They are still trying to catch up. Deathshade, I'd love to see somebody else soaking this lane besides you. Dark Knight, great job capturing vision. You know exactly where their tank is, and you've got a pretty good idea on where they are, considering you could see everything. Stukov coming up here. Oh, we got a kill on the blues. Sorry I missed it. And we are missing our stun from KT. we didn't have a silence from Stukop, but I think the Reds just found their way back into this one pretty strong. Blues are taking the bottom camp, Dark Knight warding. You got MJ Doom doing it on his own, but they're not doing enough damage out on him. Ooh, and the Reds came in. Dark Knight joined in just to get that little bit faster. Ooh. So on experience right now, you've still got the Blues beating out the Reds. It's a little bit on the solo lane, but not as much as I was thinking. And Chen is bodying out this Sonya quite a bit though. Shrines popping top. We've taken all the bottom camps. Red's still trying to rotate safely, but the Blues are picking up a little bit of soak bottom that the Reds are giving up. Dark Knight appears to be taking one last set. He took the speed up talent at 4. We got accumulating flame from the Chen. We got Voodoo Shuffle, so remove roots and slows, plus a lower mana cost and cooldown on your regeneration. Blues are opting to get the camp. Red went right in on the objective. Oh, we're seeing some crazy physics come out of Chen and the towers. So Blue here has given up a little bit of lead on the shrine, but they are going to have the camp. They're holding the camp, and they've definitely got an experience lead. It's a frozen Punisher, so yes, it's weaker because it's the first Punisher, but it's also frozen, which is a siege monster. But I do like the call for let's get some experience, let's get ahead. We actually had a game this week in Heroes Lounge where we did not take a single objective and still won the game here. I like the experience lead they've built up. Got it to hop. Chen's going to be rooted in place, just getting wailed on for a second. So they got the front wall. I think they're going to get a little bit more out of this, but... Ooh, Dark Knight's flank was great. The Punisher is down. You do have all 5 members of Blue. Red's backing out safely, and Sonya is picking up some extra experience. So the camp was free cleared there with the objective. The objective didn't get a ton of value, and now we can't send the camp back. So I feel like we let the Reds back in a little bit, but we're still ahead on experience, so let's check the walls. Yeah, right now Red has chip damage out on walls a little bit more than does Blue. Again, Deathshade, I'd like to see somebody else soaking here rather than you and getting that wave clear. So now we've got the camp pushing in. We've formed up, looks like taking more camps. We got Uther lurking in a bush. But we're losing the experience war top because nobody is answering Chen. So he's getting experience just by sitting there drinking. Playing with my commands here. So Sonya moving into a bit of a double soaking role. Os right here, once you clear the actual experience giving minions, I would double soak instead of killing the camp. So we have 10s first on the Blues. We got Blessed Shield, we got Panda Pals, we got Guillotine, and Pyroblast and Divine Shield. So if you have a Divine Shield, you can get away with Guillotine, and that Divine Shield is going to allow Stagger to absorb tons of damage. Jaina in a bit of trouble. Blessed Shield goes out on Jaina, and Jaina is dead. She is getting all sorts of pounced on by Chen. Ark's in trouble as well. So they had their 10s, they had a number advantage, and boy did they go after it. We are getting some more push up here by Sonya, but not overwhelmingly so. So Celadorn just watched the positioning there. I didn't see all of what had happened before, but... And the fact that blues are pushing in this hard right now, great work. Oh, that divine shield. Oh, the leap into the silence. Whew. And we got a disconnected Jaina. So CCS still has a camp pushing bottom. They're chasing down the Uther. Unfortunately, I do think Odd Thought is going to finally die here. But you need to help him. You're a Nuber hack. If Chen wanted to, he could have killed it. Yeah, next time I'm going referee, dang it, so I can talk to people. So Red's going hard in for the camp. They finally have overtaken the blues. Reds have finally gotten some kills to be able to do that. That triple kill defense right here was fantastic. So the only thing I can think of there for the blues is got to keep an eye on Sonya, because that leap into the silence was devastating for you. So the Reds are evening up what damage they took down here. Have the Hyperion come out. Fort's down, and the Reds are backing up. Let's see what call they make. Sonya's going off to double soak. Oh, Celadorn. Oh, Celadorn. Your Jaina's trying to be suicidal. The blues are sharking. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Jimmy Raynor. Looks like Blessed Shield is not up yet. Oh, man. Oh, man. Those tower shots, Doom. It's a good thing your healer loves you. So, right now, the Reds are doing a good job defending down here while still getting some soak. And they've got Sonya. Oh, that wave. Or that, not the wave, the ring. NPC Jaina paying dividends for the blue team. Nice peel there, Deathshade. Red team took the top fort. Blue team needs to equalize down here so that the push red team got. Ooh. Enough to share coming out of Chen. Oh, can we get the peel off for Jimmy? Sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, Arc, you just got to be careful with the jump potential that Chen has there. So we got 2 forts down. The objective is coming bottom. Blues are taking the camp. Reds are taking the Shaman camp top. Jaina is still a bot. Let's see if Celadorn has sent a text message, perhaps. Cat stepped on the power strip because this is my life, he says. So the blues are still playing safe. They do have the extra push top. They can clear this bottom for free and still defend the mid fort very well. Deathshade starting to live in some bushes. Uther living in some bushes. Blues going up to defend, and their camp is still a minute away. Little game of cat and mouse between Uther and a Nubarak. The camp was free cleared. I would have liked to have seen this camp held just a moment longer, so that as soon as the shrine said 30 seconds, now it started walking. So the Reds are getting some pressure down on the bot. I like it. Anubarak safely gets away. Jaina's gonna die because bots. Oh, great jump onto our friend Zul'jin there. Great silence. Panda Pals. Yeah, they made Osprey deserve for that one. So Reds, you gotta save a stun for Panda Pals. Cleaning this up here, got about half the fort. I don't know that the Reds can come in and take this. Their ults are all on cooldown. Blues are similar, but are coming up pretty quick except for Panda Pals, but they're also in the 30s. Reds appear to be jumping towards that Shaman camp top left, which I think is a dangerous call indeed. Dark Knight sniffing it out. Blues, I would have liked to have seen you push in on mid there, because even if they got this camp, you could defend it at the wall and take the red fort there. Mortar Punisher, it's getting a little bit of value on the wall, but not a lot. It'd be getting a lot less if Jaina wasn't a bot. Sorry there, Caledorn. So red did get the fort, but I feel like we could have got the fort sooner and either moved up here that much sooner or pushed in and got keep wall. Dark Knight just saw our new Barak rotating through. You know, I probably should be using stuff like this, but I'm not. Oh, Uther goes down. Great silence again. Leap by the Sonya to finish off the Johanna. Pretty even on kills, not a super high kill game. Doom is leading the way for his team in both damages. Sonya's been playing Trash Man, picking up all the soak, trying to open up a win condition here top. Deathshade, get with your team, kill the cannon tower. Deathshade going a bit of an older build. Hybrid between shield. Oh, and the Jaina bot. That Jaina bot. Panda Pals is up. Good slows on Zloth so that he didn't get to come in and capitalize. So Red's got a little bit of damage out on that keep. Cleaning up the keep wall bottom. Blues have stolen the camp. So Blues, with where this camp comes, and it's going to get pretty quickly cleared there. I almost feel like we could have got more by taking the wall here. But yeah. Oh, great follow-ups there. Great follow-ups. I would have liked to have seen holding the cocoon for when Chen is staggering, for example, and we know he's about to go Panda Pals. Great jump in on Joe again. He's about to stagger. Yeah. Oh, it was a nice try, Deathshade. It was just a touch late. The stuns that they've got for Sonya. And Jaina's not even taking the Shrine Monkeys because she's a bot. She just stands there and runs in a circle. Sorry, I was responding on Discord to another potential player. So I think given that idea, we'll probably see if somebody else can join me in the casting booth, if you will, and add another recruit player. So red, what I would have liked to have seen here is, because they already have this so much potential here, yeah, we got the camp, but I feel like we could have pushed in here, got the wall, and retreated to the camps. And we're gonna have to reckon with this soon. Otherwise, with 4 of them pushing and the Punisher and this wave, they're gonna take your keep now. Alright, so we are all backing. Joe is back defending. We're trying to get a little bit of free damage there. What? Jaina has rejoined? So they don't have a tank, and their tank didn't finish this. You're gonna get free chip damage, red. Just take the delay and call it good. Yeah, you got this cannon tower. You're about to get the next one. Oh man, I'm responding to stuff and I'm missing things. Oh, Uther's going down. Panda pals. Great dives there, Anubarak. Great work on the Panda pals. New Chen is gross. So you traded 1 for 1. Considering Blessed Shield is up, I feel like we probably could have taken the fight there, but... Oh, Joe uses a defensive Blessed Shield. She's slow, she's rooted. Her shield is done. Yeah, you're not gonna get him, but... And Chen took out the fort. Oh, Zed, you sneaky, sneaky panda. Oh man. Sorry, I was responding again and missed that, but Jaina done got blowed up. This is scary, Ass. You better finish quick. Yeah. Good pings. I assume that came from Madathy. Oh, they were looking for him. Those Chen shields, man. So blue team's got this camp that's gonna build an advantage for them. They'll get a free keep out of it if red team's got the camp. They'll get a free blue keep out of it if blue team doesn't defend. Red team coming around safely. They don't see him. They're hiding in a bush for you. This is ugly. Oh, arc. And calling for the end. They've got all of their ults except Blessed Shield up, having used it there to make sure Jimmy died. Well, Raynor died, I should say. We have the Ariat Crater coming in. The silence. You gotta interrupt the Panda pals, otherwise he's gonna take it himself. Oh, blue team is backing up. They've got core damage, including 3 spear throwers and a catapult. Red team is just looking for the delays here. If they can keep them from backing, they're going to start getting their own core damage. Oh, and the Zul'jin leaving, but Jimmy's back. Looks like Jaina's going down bottom to clear. Zul'jin's dead from that Ariat crater. So the Reds successfully pushed the Blues off. They took the 4v4, jumped on somebody with Ariat crater. The Blues have successfully cleared the camp and did not get any siege damage. Keladorn making sure that nothing but the bottom wall went down here. At 32, 34, 35, 36. This is a dangerous spot for the Blues because this is going down their lane that does not have a keep. And it's Mortar, which is a fair amount of damage since the updates to Infernal Shrines. Oh man, the Ariat crater. Red team just pushed R, made sure that Joe could not go anywhere. Cocoon out on KT. That stun silence combo. Madathi, great work on the Stukov. Focusing the core. Punisher getting in the way. This game goes to the red team. All right.
I think my dog needs to go out, so I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes.
You're
I
good.
need to restart HOTS and figure out why I have 1800 ping.
Oh, yikes.
Couldn't really play. It was green arrows all over the place the whole game.
I did see a disconnect towards the end, but...
What server were we playing on?
Let's see. Language and region. Probably West. We will switch that to Central.
Yeah, I fat fingered guillotine through the lag when I tried to pick it, and the game decided to give me no mercy. I never even picked the 16 talent. I would. The game just gave it to me.
And Texan, invite to game.
Are we all copying odds one? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody should jump over there. You coming back over, Ross?
You can't tell your ping outside of a game, can you?
Nope.
So trash.
I don't even know how to check my ping in the game.
Control Alt F. And if you want to see a little Easter egg from Tech Alpha, hold in Control Alt F and let it flicker for about 5-6 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know who Drexus is either.
I have no idea. Oh, he's an offense list. But I didn't invite him.
He just saw it and clicked join game.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, let's see. Invite to game, invite to game. Oh, and I'm missing Zed.
Somebody got me one time that game.
I interrupted you once. There was this other time when we were fighting at bot choke point, and I was like, "Oh, Chen's altar's already gone," because I think you were what was it, Coon beforehand, and I was like, "Oh no, his ult isn't gone yet." And I was like, oh, well, rest of my team's gonna get wiped. Might as well run away.
Please don't judge me on that Zul'jin game. I couldn't even move. I was having green arrows all on my screen. I fat finger guillotine, and then the game just gave me no mercy. And
All good.
Yeah, I was like, that's a weird build for guillotine, especially with our team too.
Oh, Dark Knight. That's who we're missing.
Did he change his name real quick?
Did he change his name really quick?
The Texam 2K8,
No,
or is that somebody new?
that's somebody new.
Okay.
Is Texam in here yet?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
he
if
is
Tech
in-
Sam's in chat
he is-
yet.
No, I think he might. Is he a random person or is he?
He is a potential.
Okay. Okay.
So the only 5 core CCS here are still Deathshade, Madathi, Caledorn, Valcomer, and Osprey. So Zed, very good Chen play. I thought
Thank you.
that you were going to take it away a couple of times there. Ark, your biggest mistake was going in a bush late game.
Yeah,
You-
I heard that. So they saw middle, so I thought it was much further down. I was like, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, and
The
apparently,
moment I stepped up, I was like, oh shit! I see Johanna. As Johanna walking out, I'm dead.
so, Tech, I don't remember what you said in your post. Gold true low
I'll be back in a minute.
You're good. Is Tech in the voice? Yes, he is. Tech, I can't remember exactly your post. So we do have on Team 2, which you're currently showing on, there is a healer player, a tank player, and a flex player. So there's plenty of opportunity to, if there's something that you really want to do, communicate with that squad and go for it. So the main goal of tonight is not necessarily to be like, oh, this person's amazing, this person's not. It's more to give people the opportunity to say, hey, I enjoyed playing, and if they want to keep playing, we'll keep going. As far as rostering a squad for the season, yeah, we've got until Sunday night, but I could probably put in enough fake names to make a squad and then keep trying to do tryouts between now and the beginning of the season if I had to.
We do have enough people to make a second squad. Currently already, right?
Oh yeah, there's definitely enough people if we wanted to make a second squad. Like we
We just have
can
to see if
make
people
that
want
happen.
to actually do it.
Yeah, because there's
Right.
something to be said for synergy. There's something to be said for just having fun, and yeah, I can't beat Dark Knight and Odd Thought. That's why I'm not playing. I have never beaten
back to
them
good
in
now.
a regulation match, and they like to remind me that I'm a scrub. So, Team 2, we'll do a ready check, make sure everybody's here, but then you'll move into HOTS 2. Osprey and I will go into the casting booth or film room. I can't remember what we call it over here. And Team 1 will stay in HOTS 1, but we got it on coin toss. Zed, you've got the captain this time, and Deathshade, you've got the captain this time. I think I had it on Caledorn last time.
Cool.
Or
Alrighty.
dynamically joining and leaving voice throughout the game.
You did. You had it on me last time, but I'm okay with this.
So,
I just came back.
That's
what was that, Dark Knight? Or just saying you were back? Alright, so Caledorn's down there. Alright, we've got our 5. I'll do a ready check and then we'll go. How you doing, Os?
That was a fun game. It was obvious. It was the first time for that group to play together.
Right, and that's one reason I pulled you out. One, because I thought you would talk with me, and two, to try to balance the fact of synergy versus non-synergy.
Yeah. Even with a bot for a
Oh, they
nice-
punished the bot a
Uh,
few times.
Yeah, but they couldn't really pull ahead. Although I liked some of their aggressive maneuver.
I mentioned a few things in the stream, like, hey, I would really like to have seen you guys go this way. I would have liked to have seen you go and get this chip damage.
Yeah.
And I forgot to turn off my webcam during the thing. Team 1 ready. And I think the obvious synergy between John, Tyler, and Mikkel was there.
Yep. I think so.
And those Ariat craters, man. Oh.
Yeah. They weren't spacing themselves really well. Especially the back line, they were almost always together.
Yeah, and they were with Uther as a healer, so
Yeah.
they didn't have to be bunched necessarily. Someday I am gonna get a better setup for a webcam. I'll jump into the Discord first. Hey,
Let's
group
do
who's
it.
not responding, are you ready?
Tyler was having issues.
I'm here.
He's here
Yeah.
now, though.
Okay.
We're good.
Was somebody AFK?
Tyler was struggling with some connection issues. He's probably on campus again. I figured I would pick a 2-lane map this time instead.
Yeah.
Few messages and boom, we got custom games tonight, man.
Very nice job.
I actually think if, like, there's a decent group of players here, frankly. And while we don't necessarily need 7 to fill a roster, I don't think it's a bad thing to have extra right now because there's no guarantee everyone's going to stay.
Yep.
I did really like Zed's play. I thought Dark Knight had some great work on Joe. I do think that you guys punished her once you came online with things like Leap and just your silence and stun chains.
Yeah. We were worried about their lockdown. They had a lot of it.
Yeah.
But
I'm
somehow-
interested to see how Jimmy does this time because he mentioned lagging last time.
Was he the Zul'jin?
Correct. And Ark seemed to be doing okay. Similar to Caledorn, I felt like there was times where he was a little too far forward.
Ark, actually, I love his con.
Oh yeah,
You-
There, I remember to turn off my camera this time. No, he's very active in the comms. So
Yeah.
we got a Dark Knight target ban out of the Diablo. We got an Alarak ban because that guy's a jerk. And Johanna and Vala. They didn't ban Chen.
We didn't ban Chen in our first game. We wanted to play against his.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
I think that's what they're doing still.
No, it's unfortunate for Clown Fiesta that Zed's here playing today. It's great for us. Ooh. I think that can be a mean combo, especially against Artanis. He comes in and you lock him in with Garrosh and Greymane just goes nuts on him.
Yeah. We shouldn't prioritize Artanis. Because you can pick him up even with the last pick.
Yeah.
And even if you don't, if you lose them to the other team, no.
Yeah, I feel like the blue team currently has a better meta start. But I know that as a Muradin player myself, I feel like Muradin's a great counter to Garrosh because you've got a pretty good hitbox to make it so that he throws you instead.
Yeah.
And then you just jump out. Or you just hit Avatar and now they can't kill you fast enough. So right now, if I were Deathshade, I would absolutely be taking the block talent at 1.
The witch talent?
The block talent as Muradin.
Okay.
If I'm Artanis, I'm still taking amateur opponent. And for Lucio, I probably go for the bigger heal radius. I feel like that gives you so much potential to be able to spread out a little bit more while still doing your job. And that is called Party Mix. Yeah, this is the third game in a row that Odd Thought has taken Uther.
Huh. You might be practicing him then.
Yeah, and I thought he played him to fantastic effect in our unranked draft game. Hanzo and Lunara. So I feel like we've got some decent race out of the red side, excuse me, but it's going to take a little bit longer to come online with Hanzo and Lunara. And I feel like we've got some fantastic immediate race with Greymane, some great poke with Li Ming, though we also have the poke on Hanzo too.
Li Ming
And the
can
Chen
be built
again.
for Battlefield of Eternity.
Say again?
Li Ming can be built for Battlefield.
Oh
Magic
yeah,
Missile build
I
is-
think she's
is
one
her
of the better
PvE build.
mages for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I consider this one of her best maps. Oh, did somebody switch?
Really, only Greymane needs to stay on there, and then the rest can disrupt the.
But that
other
Artanis
team.
blind on a Greymane is so powerful. 4 seconds of being able to hit the objective being unable to hit the objective as Greymane.
Yeah.
I need to get better with my camera work for casting, especially because I was responding to stuff. All right, so we got Dark Knight playing Garrosh. We got Ark on the Greymane. Odd Thought for Uther. MJ Doom busting out the Li Ming. And Zed is back with the Chen, dancing with the barrel. Over on the blue team, we got Deathshade bringing in the Muradin with a banned skin, I'll have you note. Tech Sam on Lunara. We got Jimmy bringing in the Hanzo, Matathi on the Lucio, and finally Keladorn on the Artanis. We see the immediate split to lanes. Garrosh coming in a little bit fancier, but you got a Sonic Arrow, and Garrosh barely walked into it, so they know he was there. We do have the Wisp, so lots of vision on the red side right now. And I don't know how well Artanis is going to trade into Chen.
Texan
Ooh.
didn't take the Sentinel Wisp. Her vision will be her toxin.
Good stun from Muradin stopping the Garrosh stun earlier.
So we'll see if
I like
Keladorn
Zed's
can-
work up here on the top, freezing the lane.
yeah. I was gonna say Keldorn needs to show discipline up here because Zed is really disciplined on the solo lane. Chen
And
that
I
he
missed
chose
down
now.
here, but I'm assuming it happened with a Garrosh throw.
Yeah, likely.
I don't think this camp's worth it. I don't think this camp's worth it. Ooh. Nice getaway by the Reds. And I've just resulted to red versus blue. So Red, I'd love to see you guys working the fact that you just have so much poke and sustain damage against an Uther. Now I do miss the burst damage that you'll want against a Garrosh, but we got a Lunara rotating up. Artanis on the camp. Yeah, right now Chen is 700 experience ahead of Artanis, or 400, excuse me. 400 experience ahead of Artanis.
He doesn't know Lunar's up here too.
Yeah, they'll drive him away, but they won't kill him. Yeah. Great Chen work. Great Chen work. I like that blue team got their camp sooner. They're ahead on experience. Oh, they're looking for
to
the
invade.
invade. Even just the damage they got out there, their camp is pushing in for free with no one to clear. And they slowed the red camp that much more.
Red does have 2 camps to Blue's 1. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, but this Greymane is going full bore with his hit combo.
The Shaman's already cleared bot. So catch up on their mortal.
Oh,
Blue had to send 3 up to clear.
Uther might die. Oh, Jimmy. Great
Oh,
save,
nice save.
Matathi. Great save.
That was an amazing save.
Jimmy, if you're in the Logan area around Thanksgiving, I'm sure Mikkel will accept any gifts for saving you.
Keladorn doing great work on their more.
Yeah, I feel like Blue has gotten themselves a bit split, and they started this way stronger. Oh, Blue's gonna get it. Blue's gonna get it. They did. But Keladorn put in some great work to make sure that the shield was as low as possible. Odd Thought's super low. Oh, the reset on the poison. Great work, Texam.
He's he's gonna take
Wow, and he got
Chen down
Chen.
too.
He did take Nature's Culling for the non-heroes damage. Oh.
Yep.
Death Shade, I don't think you needed to jump there, just simply walk out. Great discipline saving those stuns for Garrosh, so we lost half a wall effectively. But now we are ahead on experience. Artanis catching up to Chen.
Oh wow.
Oh, that Greymane, that
Very
Greymane.
nice ambush.
Greymane
I
can't
think
tap.
He's still gonna die. Yep.
Yeah. But we get the toss on him. Oh, the counter kills. And Li Ming popping off. Oh, Keladorn, I think you just run. Yep.
Oh.
The blue team was there in force. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Greymane finishing the camp. Bruiser camp in 50 seconds. But here in 15 seconds now on the blue side. So they'll be able to get their camp before the objective and the Reds won't. Yeah, and they're right on this as soon as it pops. Great map awareness out of the blues. Uther down here, delaying people with them holy shocks. Oh, Guardian of Ancient Kings. Stun rooted silenced heroes will get 50 armor instead of just 25. The blues are a little ahead on experience, both sides currently defending. Ooh, that Uther stun after the toss is a little bit mean too.
Yeah. Really
Arc
nice
seems to be
follow.
playing Greymane well, but he got way too close right there.
Chen is coming down.
Yeah, Chen's gonna punish him too if they're not careful.
Greymane's coming up. They're much closer to 10.
And they cleared the camp. So Artanis is now going down to clear the camp. Reds are trying to defend. Oh, careful, Jimmy. Jimmy, you need mana. Oh no! Yeah, Dark Knight's Garrosh is doing great.
Yep.
I'm fairly certain he's been connected to every kill. Let's see. Yep. So they finally cleared the camp, but now we've got 4 minutes on that camp, 2.5 almost on the blue camp. So just by that little bit more macro pressure. Oh. Heard the cursed bullet land. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy had an unlucky wall jump there.
Even with that, that was pretty good harassment from Red. Because none of them died until the very end. Even down heroic.
I think this fort's toast. Good job on the pings. Keladorn trying to get the experience back.
Oh no.
Did he get tossed again?
Yep.
I wonder if he's got lag again in this game.
It's possible. Keladorn sniffs the gank attempt, but too late.
Good pressure here bottom. Now they've opened up both lanes with a fort. Zed just drinking away the shots. Red got a camp top to try to help out there. Odd Thought trying to clear some vision. Zed defending, they're not even going to lose the water tower. Oh, Blues looking for that gank. Li Ming trying to play bait.
I don't think they really do want to take this fight outnumbered. Because Chen's showing really hard up there. Red knows that.
And
they
again,
have
the
this.
macro of this camp being up, and the back camp for Red not being up. 1 minute still.
They split for some reason.
I think they went looking for a Chen.
They need to interrupt that.
They tried to. Yeah, Chen just got to absorb so much free damage. Great barrier,
Nice.
sound
Yep.
barrier, but
They shouldn't stay in there.
invulnerable.
13.
Greymane too. Both teams defended themselves very well. The fact that nobody died is a credit to both teams' healers.
Yep. Great Stormbolt from Deathshade. Oh wow.
Oh,
They got the kill even though they were down 13.
yeah, but the counter kill.
Yeah, unfortunately that's Jimmy's 4th death.
I really do fear that he may be lagging. Oh, Dark Knight getting the pull. Madathi tried to come in and save somebody. Careful on that Gary. Ooh.
Dark Knight Scary is really vicious.
Yeah,
That was just
that swap on
unfortunately a poor
Artanis.
stagger. Yeah, it was a nice swap, but
Yeah, it was too risky.
no point to it. 'Cause
Yeah, you weren't gonna
one
kill the
for
Chen. Red taking the camp. Texam. Oh, Texam. And with that death, Blues know exactly where you are, and they get to go back for mana. So the camp's the safe play, but unfortunately, it's also one that lets the enemy team get so far ahead on the Immortal, and now they're just zoning you out. So they're gonna have nearly a full shield Immortal.
Li Ming completed the camp before the Immortal even starts walking.
Chen's gonna get the free clear up here. And there's so much health on this Immortal.
Wow, look,
41-4.
the Immortal and the camp are
Right together.
yeah.
Blues coming in mounted, looking for an engage. And the Reds are out too far.
Yep. Wow, awesome sound barrier.
Great sound
down there.
barrier again. Divine Shield's out. Perfect toss from Gary to save his his Uther.
I actually agree with this chase.
Yeah. But now you gotta get back and kill this thing before it demolishes your keep. Thankfully,
to-
its shields are down, but
It might still probably take this keep.
what I don't agree with here is the Artanis splitting. I think that's extra dangerous.
Yeah, they needed all the damage on their immortal.
Yeah, he's gonna get blown up right here.
Is the good that they did by shooing away blue team so so they don't accompany the immortal. They
Is now gone
They
because
gave up.
they
because
had
they
that
lost the keep anyway.
well, and now they're down 4v5 for another 20 seconds.
You know,
Oh,
blues
they need to get out of
aggressive
here.
all game.
Yeah.
Like Death Shade and Madathi can save
And right
only
there,
for
even
what?
getting that camp, denying the top camp from taking your cannon towers was a bigger deal than taking the bottom camp. So while it's never fun to sit in a bush, it would have been done more good to let red take the camp, and, or excuse me, blue take the camp and defend blue's top camp than to take that bottom camp. Okay, you're not all together, reds. Make sure we are safely checking bushes. Oh man.
Maddie had to pop that early because Artanis was super low.
Yeah. Well, he got cursed bullet to the face too. Great Chen play. MJ Doom's having a heyday on Ming. At this point, you clear the catapult and you get to your immortal and try to burn as much down as you can. Oh no. Got away lucky. Whew. Yeah, there's nothing they can do to stop red. It's not worth it. Tyler gonna die. Ooh. He backed out appropriately. Keladorn's in too close. Oh, Lunara went and killed the Ming.
Yeah,
I was
and
watching
Sound
the main
Barrier
fight.
is
Stop
still
him,
up.
stop him. Oh, that swap.
Yep, nice.
Money swap. Chen dies for it. Tech Sam's doing a great job. He just got his second kill on the enemy backline.
Yep. They're gonna kill Gary too.
Yeah, this team wipe. So Death Shade next time, if you can, Thunderclap Gary to slow him down, and then throw your Stormbolt. You did one of the famous Valcomer zoning Stormbolts instead. So I think here, while it's tough to do the math, I think we knew that the keep was dead. We needed to leave one person, maybe two, to push this off. Let it fight through the shield and die, and get some equalization on these lanes.
Yeah.
But that's always a tough thing to see in the moment and to try to do the math on, because if you can save the keep at all, you try to save the keep. Hurry and burn this camp.
Red needs to be careful because Lunar is showing hard top.
And they walk walked away from the camp.
They're
So
not-
that's a scenario
to-
where I would have liked to have just seen everybody commit to the camp and then come back for the wave. Because now we spent 3 people's 20 seconds on the camp, we didn't get it, and they chased us off of it. And we need even that little bit of experience right now. But Reds need to stay together. I mean, yeah, I like Muradin being the one that's out front to intercept stuff and be able to jump away, but rip this top camp, get back, clear that one. Oh, Muradin.
I didn't see.
Icarus flew too close to the sun, that's what happened.
Was he trying to harass them at the camp?
Yeah, and he got tossed and taunted and everything for it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I agree with this call from Blue. Who cares about the Immortal? Just go in and end your 20s.
And
Lunara
catapult
went
to the
down.
camp.
Yeah, I just don't think they have the damage to clear all of this. Yeah.
Very well played. I love Red's defense whenever the enemy immortal is marching on them. But
Yeah, let's take a look at some
everything
talents
else in the
here.
game was in Blue's favor.
Yeah, Blue just had the ability to just shred people. Executioner, 30% basic attack damage on Greymane, with the slows they were getting out of Chen, and the stuns they were getting out of Garrosh, and then Uther, and then the resets from Li Ming. Calamity build. The one thing I'm a little surprised on, and maybe this is a Battlefield of Eternity thing, but is Disintegrate instead of it's too
No,
late. I can't even
it's
think about it. The displacement from Ming.
repulsion.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, wave of force.
Wave of Force. All right, let's jump
Yeah.
back into 1.
Like tank needs to also lead retreats. If we see the tank auto attacking in the front line, people aren't going to want to back off because that's a sign that we're fighting.
Yes. And like I
And
said,
I think
they
I was probably that I
engage.
didn't move into
I-
with the team earlier because I was
Yeah.
trying to finish Immortal. I should just once the fight started, I could left Immortal and join the fight.
Okay, like I said, I'll tell you this: I play Greymane. Greymane's my second win rate hero of all time. If I'm playing Greymane right there, I don't even have to be. My image doesn't even have to be on the Immortal. I have to be. I look at the fight and see what's going on. If I see them engaging on the team, I fucking leave the Immortal.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I needed to do. I didn't do that.
Like I said,
just
I
did it.
as a
Yeah.
Greymane, I don't even look at the fight. I can just sit there and look at the fight and let him auto attack. As soon
Yeah.
as I see them step up, I leave and engage there.
Yeah,
You're
that's
letting
what I needed to do.
Lunara engage on you without
And
your
Lunara got
your
stuck
front
when I
line.
was trying to go back join the team. I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If Lunara steps onto me, I'm running to Garrosh.
Yeah, except I didn't let you do that.
Yeah, like Lunara, like with slows and everything, there was no chance I would get the garage, so I tried to kill
Hey,
Lunara.
so at that, I'm saying, so at that point, you need to position yourself as in, hey, if somebody engaged on me, how can I run away? So if you're in a position that you couldn't get away, that means you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, if
but
he
that-
was in position, I wouldn't have gone for him.
like, well, mostly what I need to do there was I need to go. Now the fight broke out.
Because believe me, I play both
Yeah.
range DPS and tank,
Mhm.
so I keep an eye on both.
Yeah.
But I trust to be like, hey, like if you need help, you need to step up to me. I can't
Yeah.
throw people both ways as a Garrosh.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. I don't think I would have made it there. I just moved out of the Immortal way too late into the fight.
No, that's fine. I'm saying but like it's just like a small nuance thing that leads to a death.
Yeah, makes sense.
You have 3 front lines in front of you. You move to them. Lunara is going to get blown up. She steps up
Yeah.
anywhere between Uther, between a Chen and a Garrosh. She gets blown up.
Yes. I don't think I would have been able to walk that far, is the thing.
So I'm saying, so that means that
Yeah.
if you're at any point you feel like, hey, I'm not going to get away, you need to move toward the tank.
Yeah.
And that's why I always tell DPS and Storm League when they blame me, like, oh, you weren't there to peel for me. I'm like, where were you?
Mm.
Like 50 miles away from me? I'm not going to peel for you 50 miles away from me. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
And then you get chased by Lunara and you run. I mean, not that you. I'm saying I've had this happen where like someone gets chased by Lunara. They're trying to outrun a Tracer and a Lunara. It's like, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
I mean, it's really hard to outrun a Lunara.
Exactly. You're not gonna outrun a Lunara.
Yeah, that's
or
why
a
I ended up trying to
Tracer.
trade with her, but
That's why
I
you
started
run
auto
to the
attacking her
tank.
like a second too late. Because I think I just need one more auto attack in to finish Lunara off. Ended up
Yeah.
being
I mean,
one.
if you were going for the throat, you probably would have blown her up. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like it was fine, but like in general, it's always you
Mhm.
run to the tank, you run to the healer.
Yeah. Sloth also. Who else? Do we still have our full set? We do, I think.
Still here.
I know
Anyone want to comment on Lunara?
the CCS side lost Keladorn, and I'm setting up the lobby, but I'm actually gonna go to bed and make somebody else the host.
Yeah, it's
Um,
3
who
o'clock
am I
on the
missing?
road.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock for me as well.
I mean,
Were you
that's-
just we took we thought we had enough race, so I took tank shred build there, which when I had redemption stacks it was working, but when I don't know, were you guys just like running at me? Because it's like I was trying to stay in the back, and next thing you know, I don't know how I would like get out of position or something, and I'm just flipped and dead. I couldn't do anything. There was a couple that one
Wait, who's
time that
talking?
was
I just
the
felt you
one
were a
time I
bit too far forward at times.
Oh, you're Hanzo, right?
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the auto attack build like was really throwing me off there.
you definitely want to go the talent where you get the extended.
Yeah, but there's no
Yeah,
minions to kill on that
that's
map.
the first thing I said. I was like, Hanzo is going to be an issue if he takes target practice. He's going to shred me. And when you didn't take target practice, I'm like, okay, this is fine.
Target practice.
Yeah.
The Q build, I think
Yeah.
the Artec build into Garrosh is much better, but Artec Hanzo needs much greater team support.
It was
Yeah.
it was something
It-
that we tried because like we had a lot of immortal damage.
Hmm.
Needed ways to kill the tanks, so it was a thought.
Yeah.
It
No,
obviously didn't work out. But the thing, like, there was a couple of unfortunate. I jumped and then I got stunned midair by Uther the one time.
Yeah.
I jumped over a wall and apparently I jumped from the same side of the wall to the same side of the wall.
yeah.
Yeah, stupid shit
And-
like that happened.
We
But,
also had quite a few ways of engaging on you, both with Garrosh and Chen too.
Yeah.
As well as I could jump in with Greymane whenever anyone was damaging you. So
I mean, I was
we just had a
I-
tough fight.
I was making the tank. I felt like I was making it hard on the tanks, but it just
No,
seemed
you
like
didn't. No, I'm going to be honest.
I was chunking you. Don't get me wrong. I was chunking you. but
No,
it didn't
you
feel
would have
like it-
chunked. No, I'm going to tell you. You would have chunked me if you went target practice. As soon as I see you not go target practice, I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm telling you this. As a Garrosh player,
I understand that.
I do
mean,
not fear. I do not fear that talent. That
I-
level 1 talent, I don't fear it.
I mean, I understand that. That's normally the build I go on him. It's just, I felt like it just wasn't.
I
don't know,
think
there
you
were
did
times
fine with the
where-
Lunara.
I'll tell you this: as a Johanna, as a Diablo, as a Garrosh, target practice frustrates me. The fuck. That talent you took at level 1, I was like, okay, this is easy. Like I'm not scared at all.
Eh.
I'm not in a bad way. I'm just saying I'm not scared of that talent.
As I said, it was a thought. It was a it's a scrim or whatever it is. Try it out. It felt like I was crippling myself because I had to step up to autos to get autos.
No, I get it. But I'm just saying, as a tank myself, I don't fear that talent. So
Yeah.
So,
And I think the Lunar general positioning wise, you're pretty fine. I think one thing I didn't see in terms of Lunara was you didn't spread your damage around as much, especially against the Uther, because I think you rather focused on one or two people. I think generally with the Lunara, you might have wanted to spread your damage around more.
I didn't appreciate friggin' Artanis and Lunara sitting in bush together, and I dive in, and all of a sudden there was another one there. Did not appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in this map or against our comp, I don't think you should be trying to 1v1 with a Lunara just because we had a Uther who is better at protecting one person or like healing burst damages. And is it level 7 or level 4 talent that splits Lunara's shots?
Level 4.
Yeah, I think that generally helps against Uther.
That's a lie. Level 7.
Yeah, level 7.
But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah.
If my wife for some reason sees me on the computer right now,
Yeah, if
Uh,
anybody wants to play
no,
more,
you don't want to get wife aggro, man.
I will. It's been on a live stream on, if you find Valcomer 1366 on Twitch, and I will get the video posted. And in the CCS Discord, let's see, you guys probably can't see anything beyond the general channels up top, right? The general pump up jams, show off, and concepts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will put it in
Yeah.
the general channel there. There's a ton of text channels, just so everyone's aware.
Could you
Okay.
say your Twitch channel numbers again?
Yeah, 1366. I built the Twitch chat to match my battle tag.
Oh, okay.
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 I suppose it.
I mean, to be completely honest, these past few games, I mean, it's like really late. I played like shit.
Oh yeah,
I would-
no. Tonight was not tryout necessarily so much as can people
Get
have
to know-
fun together.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I had fun.
So
Alright.
because before anything, like if you're not having
Synergy.
fun, you're not going to want to come back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Synergy can be built, figuring out comps can be built, but for tonight it was icebreaker, get people to know each other. If you want to know more, then we'll keep pursuing it. I can't remember when I said it in the conversation, but I can build a team out of fluff just to be able to have the team registered into NGS and buy us 3 weeks of time to put something together.
Makes
I
sense.
mean, what if you get? It seems like you have a decent amount of interest, and you might have more tomorrow once people see the message and everything.
Yeah.
Would be, I mean,
And
I'll be straight up honest. I don't want to be offered another sub role because I play every night. I'm pretty sure other people are on the same boat. What if you have like 10 people? Would you be considering looking to build out like 2 extra teams that,
oh sure,
that you
absolutely.
can rotate scrims
The-
and stuff with?
The team that we are building is going to be 6 players. Done.
Okay.
There's going to be the room for 1 substitute, so that way everybody gets time to play. And I suppose while it could be more than 6, I'm trying to get
Once you
people.
get into the 7-8 area, you got people riding the bench, and it's kind of. But I also understand the idea of sometimes it's really hard to even get 5 people together.
Oh yeah, CCS runs.
That was such a huge problem for me. This Heroes Lounge game.
Yeah,
or
CCS
tournament.
runs a full 9 roster. We are one of the largest teams in NGS, and you will see each of the 9 players play throughout the season. But that's our main team, and we had talked about the idea of do we split this team, and the rules don't really make sense. We don't want to break up our group. We've been playing together for a while, and everybody gets playtime. But for the purpose of this new team, it's more there's a bunch of free agents out there. We don't want people to get lost. We love NGS, we want to help out, and we can manage another team. We're just not allowed to play on another team.
I mean,
Mm.
I'm going to say this and then I'm going to call it a night. My overall goal is just to find people I can log on, play the game with, learn, and just have fun. That's it. Simply put.
Yeah, and in CCS, if we get to 10 people on, we just break into custom games and we'll schoolyard draft or randomize teams, whatever, because coordinated play is always more fun than quick match.
Yeah.
Well,
So, but no, if we end up getting a ton of interest off of it, particularly where we find there's just not as many Pacific-based teams, absolutely. If we had 12 people sign up and we could split that into 2 teams, if one of them became a Division D team, one of them became a Division C team, and we're a Division C team, so be it. Like, we'll
it is what it is.
we'll figure out scrims for everybody. We'll figure out times to help people build up strategies, and you'll see the CCS Discord blow up with strategy talk.
Cool.
So,
I
but
look forward to it. What time do you guys normally play? Is it normally this late?
no, we got started rather late tonight with like I don't even think we started until probably 9:30 Pacific.
Yeah.
And typically we start more like 8 Pacific and run till like 10 to 11 Pacific.
8 Pacific is.
That's
So right
11
now it's
PM.
just after midnight
11
Pacific.
to 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean it's 3. I live in Philly. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I normally get on around 9 o'clock Eastern time, but if that is when you guys play later, that's great for me because then I can guarantee my daughter's in bed.
Yeah. And that's my problem. Like I'm not Pacific, I'm Mountain, which you can probably hear by the fact that I don't say my T hard enough. But for me, it's I got to take care of work, I got to take care of the wife, I got to take care of the kids. And so
Oh,
when we go up against an East Coast team that's like, yeah, can you play at 9 Eastern? No, not really. So, but
Yeah, I just want to. I just want a place where it's like, you know, you're here, you're playing with the same people, essentially the same people. I mean, you have the team, you're learning, and it's not drama based. It's not, oh, you threw the game, I hate you, blah blah blah, you're an asshole, this and that.
oh sure,
Yeah.
we all get to
I'm
that
32 years
moment
old.
sometimes.
Yeah, I know that.
But
I know that, but I'm 32 years old. I just want to find like my like place where I can play HOTS and enjoy the game because I've been playing solo for a while now and it's not enjoyable. It's
yeah,
no.
I'm a tank player, and so if I try to take Garrosh out into quick match and I've got no healer, 4 support or 4 range damage, and they said where are my peels while I'm getting poked down the whole time, that's not fun to me.
play whatever, dude. I just want to play, have
So-
fun.
Yeah.
I'll meme it up, I'll meta it up. I don't really care, man. I'll
Yeah.
play
Okay.
Cho'Gall triple support, and then I'll also pick all the meta heroes. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
Jimmy, side note. Does anyone else here want to just go and run around in unranked or Storm League?
I'm
For one
going
more
to
game.
bed, but I will see you guys tomorrow.
yeah, I unfortunately with my work schedule tomorrow, I probably won't get on until 10, but I will put out to the other members of CCS to make sure that we're in the CCS in-game chat. And if you see people in there playing, go nuts. So
All right.
Cool.
you can always check out the Discord to see if somebody's online. Again, my name's Valk. I'm one of the 2 brothers that started it, and you'll probably see Wits on tomorrow. At least he's he's the other brother. But most nights of the week
am I
we have.
Am I the third brother?
No, our third brother doesn't play. And I mean, not that we don't love you, Dark Knight, but there really is a third brother.
I mean, can I be the fourth brother?
Absolutely.
3
That's
Musketeers.
good enough.
And RTB is actually our adult nephew. Again, his dad's old and doesn't play video games. But no, we almost every night have 3 to 5 people from CCS on. And one of our values, not that we have a mission statement or anything like that, is just inclusion. If you got people on, let's throw everybody together, make some teams and play. most of the time that ends up with somehow I'm on the losing team every time.
That sounds
But
so
that's
much better,
okay.
maybe. Because I get on and I just grind brawls because there's nothing else to do and I don't want to deal with assholes in the Storm League.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I look forward to it. I appreciate the opportunity, and I will submit my resume later on.
Sounds good. Thanks everybody for
Night,
making
guys.
it tonight. I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
bed too, and hopefully we see you over the weekend.
Does anyone
Sounds
else
good.
want to stick around and